I think it's so sweet how you let your friends encourage you to try and talk to me. I think it's so cute.
Yeah.
I think it's so sweet how you let your friends encourage you to
Wife.
try and talk to me.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video with me. So yeah, this is pretty much the channel where you can be daring, inspiring, and beautiful all at once. I am so excited to have you guys back and see my Valentine's Day look makeup tutorial. Before we go ahead and get into the video, make sure you follow me on social media, so like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, we heart it, all that good stuff, and then make sure you subscribe as well. So yeah, that's it. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump in right into the video. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to put on, I'll leave everything that I'm using in the description below if I forget to mention it somehow, because I'm really forgetful. But anyways, so the first thing I'm going to put on is primer. I am going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm just going to rub it in now into my skin. So I love that primer because it's so smooth and it feels great on the skin. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my Clique foundation Beyond Perfecting. It's a foundation plus concealer. It's 2-in-1. And I love this one because it's perfect. Like, it's literally so perfect for me. And it feels great on the skin. I use this in my January favorites. So if you wanted to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description above or below. So what I like to do is I always use my Clique foundations for when I really want to look poppin'. But if I'm like lazy and I don't really mind or really care about my foundation that much, I just use my drugstore Revlon one. But for the most part, for videos, when I do my videos, I mostly use the Clique foundation. So now I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in. You don't even need a lot, to be honest, because it's so good that a small bit can do a lot. Well, at least for me, honestly. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put concealer underneath my eyes and underneath my, on my chin actually. I'm going to use my Nars concealer, this bad boy in the shade medium 1.5. This Nars concealer has been with me through so much. And this, I think I've had this one for like at least a year and it still works perfectly and I still have a lot and I'm always doing my makeup, so I really love it. It lasts so long. It looks a little bit, but it lasts a really long time. Although the foundation is a 2-in-1, I just like to put concealer over it just for extra coverage, you know?
Let me tell you, baby, don't need no diamonds on my body, got no green in my...
You can get this Nars, I got my Nars concealer at Sephora, and so I know for sure you can get it there, and I think it cost me like around $30, but I would say it's totally worth it because you get a small amount, but that small amount lasts such a long time. And then I'm just going to put a little bit underneath my chin, just the excess. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I've already put in my concealer. I'm going to go ahead and grab my beauty blender from Sephora, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it in. As it is damp, I just wet it, so a damp beauty blender.
Green in my eyes, can you feel me? Yeah, get a brand new Bentley.
So now my next move is, since I already blended everything in, I'm just going to go ahead and use a translucent powder to actually bake the concealer into my skin. And so yeah, in a lot so that it really gets that baking in.
You know it makes no difference, just want all of your time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You kiss me like I'm dreaming, like I'm one in.
So the next part of my process, I already I'm baking my face right now. I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then I'll do my eyeshadow, and then my eyeliner, and the rest of this bottom part of my face. And just like all my other videos, I always use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Dip Promade for your eyebrows at least. You want to just outline underneath your eyebrows. Oh crap. Nothing a little bit concealer can't fix.
In a million, and I think it's time you figured it out. Oh, cause I know I got that something, and it won't cost you nothing. I already feel expensive enough, that's what matters.
So I did my eyebrows, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up with some concealer, because Lord knows that I messed up my left eyebrow so much. Money don't buy love. Money don't buy love. No, no money, don't buy love. No, no money, don't buy love. No, no money, don't buy love. Your money. So now what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to just blend in the concealer once again with a wet beauty blender. Oh, it's just, So now that I did my eyebrows, I let my concealer set in with the powder enough of time or whatever. So now I'm just gonna take it out, and yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow, and I think the eyeshadow is one of the most important parts because you gotta look poppin', right? So the next thing I am using is this Modern Renaissance palette, and I'll be using my Fenty Galaxy palette. So I'm going to grab Venetian, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to grab Venetian Red for the top part of my eye. And then I'll go into the crease with Love Letter, and then on the corner of my eye, I'll use Red Orch. The next part is Love Letter, and just gonna put it on my crease. My lid, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow brush that comes with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use Red Orch. So I finished using the Modern Renaissance palette on my face, my eyes. All that I'm going to do is I'm going to put concealer on the corner of my eyes right here, and on top I'm going to do it stop halfway, and then right where the concealer is at, I'm going to put a shimmer, a glittery shimmer, so that it looks really poppin' right there in the corner of my eyes, and then it looks so good, and then I'll be done with my eyeshadows, and all I would need to do is my eyeliner. So now that I put it on my eyelid, it kind of looks weird because I didn't put it on right, and I used way too much concealer, more than I usually do. So I'm just going to cover it up with the glitter now, and hopefully it looks good even with the glitter on my eyelid and the concealer everywhere. So yeah, like I said before, I'm going to use my Fenty Galaxy palette, and it's so beautiful, to be honest, guys. Look at it. It's like, it looks kind of dirty because my fingers when I use it are dirty, because obviously I use my makeup with it. But since it's Valentine's Day and this is the Valentine's Day look, I'm going to go ahead and use this really bright pink shimmer that is so beautiful. And then on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and use this other pinkish color, this darker pinkish in the shade Mars on Fire. So that is it for my eyeshadow. This is it. I'm just going to go ahead and put on my eyeliner now, and then I'm just going to put on mascara, and I'm not going to put on any eyelashes because the eyes are going to do the talking. The eyeshadow is going to be popping. That's all I need. So call me crazy. No, I'm not staring at your pocket. I ain't taking. So now that I'm satisfied with my eyeliner, I know it's not perfect, but if I touch it anymore, it's going to get really messed up, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Bare Minerals pencil eyeliner in the shade Intense Black. So call me crazy. So I'm just going to go in with some mascara and, you know, make my eyelashes look good without any, you know, falsies on. So call me crazy. No, I'm not staring at your pocket. I ain't taking 4 times. Now I'm just going to go get my bronzer. This is the bronzer I'll be using. It's the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I ain't taking 4 times. Can you feel me? Yeah. And the fact is, baby, my blush. I'm going to use another blush by Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to grab a little tiny bit of it.
We all been taught to chase the dollar, but that's not on my mind. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not going to use contour this time just because I don't feel like I personally need it. But if you guys want to go ahead and put contour, that's great. You do you, boo. But I'm not going to use contour because I feel like the bronzer kind of did it a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to put on my highlighter, and that would be pretty much it. So I'm going to use my Heart highlighter. This was in my January favorites. If you want to check out that video, you know, the link will be, it'll be in the description below. It's the highlighter that's just missing.
Yeah. 'Cause you kiss me like I'm dreaming, like a 1 in a million, and I think it's time.
Oh god, I almost forgot my lipstick. I'm going to use my Milani lipstick. And it's a metallic lip cream, and it's so good. I honestly love it. It's one of my favorites. That is it, guys. This is my makeup. I'm just going to go ahead and put on my setting spray just to finish it off, you know. So I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter, and this honestly helps the makeup stay in so much. 100% recommend this. Use this, wear it, do whatever you gotta do. Your makeup will stay in perfectly and good. So I'm just gonna spray it now. So guys, that is pretty much it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to follow me on social media and hit that subscribe button. But thank you so much. That was it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember to live your life daring, inspiring, and beautiful. So, dare, inspire, beautify.
With me tonight. You should come with me tonight. We can feel the free tonight.
I totally went outside of my line. Oh my god. Remember